All right, this week you should be well into Synoptic Gospels. Hopefully, you've maybe got at least a third of the way through each of them. If not, try to catch up. Also, this week you're going to have a writing assignment where you got to kind of compare some of the similarities and differences of these Gospels. Read that assignment carefully. You got to pick about 3 places where you find some of the exact phrasing in each of the Gospels, and find 3 places where there's some noticeable differences and try to explain those. So read that assignment carefully. You also got a quiz this week, and be aware of that. And you have some notes in a PowerPoint. Please take pains to read those notes. Go through them thoroughly. Also, you want to try to read all the other links that I've provided. They help you with what's called the synoptic problem. You want to be able to define and discuss the synoptic problem this week. As well, I want you to be preparing for next week. Next week you're going to have a discussion board, and in that discussion board you're going to need to pick one of the 3 synoptic gospels, Matthew, Mark, or Luke, either one. And what you're going to do is you're going to talk about how that synoptic gospel presents Jesus. Each synoptic gospel presents Jesus in a certain way. Matthew presents him as Messiah, King. Mark presents Jesus as the servant. Luke presents Jesus as the ideal or perfect man. And what I want you to do in week 4 in your discussion board is pick one of those Gospels, explain how Jesus is presented, give some proof text or some verses that show Jesus presented in that way, as well as some other information. In that, you're also going to respond to 2 other students' posts from a gospel you did not write. For example, if you picked Mark and you presented Jesus as Messiah, or as servant, then what I want you to do is respond to somebody who wrote about how Jesus is presented in Matthew, and somebody who wrote about how Jesus is presented in Luke. So be preparing for that. I'm going to go ahead and open up week 4 module so that you can go ahead and look at that discussion board and be preparing for that as you're reading through these Gospels. Good luck, and if you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me.